Hey Aquarius, welcome to my channel, Crystal Press 33. My name's Crystal and I've got your weekly message. Now, they wanted me to use this deck specifically. I apologize for the sound in the background. I put a fan on because there's a lot of noise outside right now. So I apologize if that's distracting. This deck specifically, I always have them tell me which ones to use. I love these cards, but man, they are so hard to hold because they're so long. There we go. Treasure, perspective, and song. This is the main message, treasure. So I'm going to read the book on this because this is a newer deck. Well, it's not newer. It's newer to me. I've had it for a while. I just don't use it often. But they wanted me to use it, so there's a reason why. Our awakened soul has come to this tidal rock pool close to her home since she was a little girl. Every time she comes to this place, she's reminded of the richness of life that lives in such a small area. She carefully watches every creature in the pool, examines the shells, and picks out a beautiful piece to take home for her altar, carefully checking no animal has already claimed it for their home. These pools are hidden for most of the day and night. There is only a small window of opportunity for their beauty to be seen. It is a protection that many of the animals that call these pools home rely on to survive. Sometimes treasure needs to be hidden. Our awakened soul has come this beach so many times it feels like a second home. She's always finding little jewels. She knows that to find these pearls she has to seek them out. They are not just going to come out to her. Her keen sense of observation has always seen her lucky in the way of abundance. This is often the way with people who pay attention. Her keen sense of observation has always seen her lucky in the way of abundance. I love that. Here's the meaning. You have pulled the treasure card today as a call to pay attention to the details and the little things. It is worth it. Go over things with intention, even though it will take more time. This attention needs to be given when you are walking, driving, and talking. No more autopilot. This card is also a reminder that the little things, the small, the hidden, the hard to find, hold just as much magic and meaning as the big, loud, and obvious. Seek out good in all things. Many little things add up to be big things. Treasure, both physical and spiritual, is worth seeking out. At times you will need to go out of the way to find it. You may need to get your hands dirty, get a little lost along the way, follow signs, and consult maps. The journey alone is often worth it. Did you forget that you are a treasure and treasured? If so, this is your meaning today. Worth does not come from outside yourself. Know that you have immense value. Are you chasing buried treasure that is just a pipe dream? While the prize may be alluring, you may have to reassess whether your time, energy, and resources are better spent elsewhere before you are in too deep. Okay, so they want you to start focusing on the little things that you have around you that are treasure. And you know what it's showing me right here? I just saw a cardinal sitting on the air conditioning unit next door at our neighbor's house through the window right before this reading. So pay attention to these treasures. And you see how she's painting? This is something small. It doesn't have to be big and loud. Painting is typically is a quiet activity. They want you to do things, and they're saying this is the center of it. They're wanting you, and you know what? I did get a message here to paint your feelings. They don't want you painting anything with an obvious edge or a result like this starfish. They're wanting you to paint your feelings. You may think of a specific circumstance you're going through or experience that you've had that brings up a feeling for you. They want you to practice painting that feeling. What color does that feeling, what do you think that color that feeling would be? What would it look like? Imagine, like, whatever you're seeing in your mind, try to put it on the canvas. They really want you, this is a healing, this is a new healing modality for you. Okay, I'm getting a specific message. From now on, they want your healing coming through expression. Expressing through dance, movement, like contemporary dance. It does not, like, they want you to start, you're angry. What does angry feel like when I move my body? What does it feel like? And move your body that way. You're angry. What does that look like in color? What does that look like in your mind's eye? Put it on a canvas. And I feel like with the anger, it's going to be more towards like the physical, like hitting, almost like in, what's that old movie? Not Dirty Dancing, but the other one, the dancing, Footloose. The old one, not the newer one. The older one where he gets upset and he goes to the warehouse and he's like dancing it off in the warehouse. Like, what do those emotions look like when you move your body physically? What does it look like when you put it on a canvas? They're wanting you to show yourself new creative outlets for expressing your emotions, and they don't want you having an end result. This is coming from your ancestors. They are trying to show you a new way, a new language with the song here. They're trying to show you a new language on how to express things that you're feeling. And they don't want you talking about, like, they don't want you painting a body, a person. Do you see how this is all, and this is why they wanted this deck specifically. You see how there's like no definitive edge, no, except maybe her body right here. But with this painting, this color, how it's all blended together, this is how they're wanting you to paint. They're wanting you to show yourself. There's ways to express your emotions in a healthy way, and there's ways to express them in an unhealthy way. And so far, you've been shown painful ways to express your emotions and unhealthy ways. They, like, literally, after you watch this, they want you to get up, go to the store, get some damn paint, come back, sit down, and just paint. They don't want you, like, whatever comes to your mind, they don't care what's coming to your mind, paint. They want you painting 1,000,000%, and this goes for everybody. You need to show yourself that there's other ways to express feelings, and sit down with the intent to express your feelings. You could pop on some music. I'm going to read this song one here. But this is going to help you express your unique song. You hear, like, she's got her eyes closed and she's making music. She's feeling that music. And she's going to feel it with her eyes closed, open her eyes, and then put it on a canvas. Lots of purple here. You notice that? Purple here, purple here, purple in this book, purple here, purple here. I've been wearing a lot of purple recently too. And there's pink. I'm wearing pink, and there's pink deck here. Pinks and purple. So purple's about your psychic insight. Purple is the crown. Let's think of that as the crown chakra. So that's you receiving, that's your spirituality. This is the higher calling on your life is trying to come down into your life right now. And it's coming down, and this is the piece they need you to get right now. The healing piece, and having it in a new modality. Something you're not used to doing. Okay, let's see. Everything can be a song if you let it. You can bring music, chanting, and melodies to nearly any situation. It's a powerful expression. You have drawn this card in this reading as a reminder to sing in the car, shower, shower, or whenever you feel comfortable to help raise your vibration and the vibration of the space that you're in. Why not bring a little Disney musical into your life? You are called to embrace your song. Who cares if you cannot sing on key? Many incredible legendary performers sing off key or never know the right lyrics. It is not about being perfect, good or right. It's about bringing joy, which is infectious. You don't have to be a perfect musician to connect to the power of song and music. I'm trying to get it to focus, but you get the idea. Okay. This card is the exploring of art. Hold on. This is the card of exploring the art of music therapy and sound healing. Research your local drumming circles. Go to ongoing meditation or sound baths. Chanting, writing lyrics, or music can also be exceptionally healing. So do you see? They're giving you all of these artistic modalities. So writing song lyrics of your own, listening to music as that's going to be healing. Like maybe, yes, putting on some music while you are painting, things that are going to pull up some emotions for you, and then put it onto some canvas, put it onto a canvas. Okay. I will hold my head high. This is going to show you, you know what, this is showing you how to heal with grace. And you know what? Maybe some, like the sip and paint classes. You see how, but you see what I mean? Sip and paint class. Okay, here for you. You've come a long way but haven't found someone yet. One day your mate will come and accept all of you, saying, "The road ahead is long, but I'm here with you." Don't hang your head, for tomorrow brings hope. Despite all the goodbyes in this world, we'll meet at the right time. I believe it's because we've become better. So if you're waiting on meeting someone, the universe is letting you know they are preparing this other individual. At the same time, they're preparing you for each other. So this is about you healing, finding new creative outlets, and showing yourself different ways to heal while your partner is being prepared, if that's what you're looking for. What else do you want to say to them? Okay. You have been putting out, like, you have had so many circumstances that have put you in this place of kind of a bit of worry. You see this? He's outside of the fire, though. Do you see how the house is on fire? You've lost a lot of things. You've lost a lot of things. Wait. Hold on, I'm getting something here. Okay. You may have been living, like, maybe life felt like this for a little while. Things were going really well. And then all of a sudden, things just got very difficult. They got dark. Things, the more you tried to get things under control, the harder they got. The more things became dismantled, like things being taken away from you. And you were put into this energy here of entrapment, right? And it felt like this was divinely guided. This was something source had you doing, because they needed to wake you up out of this energy. They did, because there's a purpose to your life. There is a purpose and a calling to your life. This is you in this card, and they told me to use this as you being a guiding light for a lot of people. And whatever these circumstances were that you went through, and it was a lot of different things hitting you at once. Whatever these circumstances were, they were, it was like it's going to be basically the meat of whatever teachings you have that are coming to show people how to get. Do you see how this being you, like you're the male, you're the masculine and the feminine here in these cards. You see how it's like you can't, out here, you're free, but you have nothing. In here, you feel like you're trapped inside. So you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. You went from this energy to this strength. And it was this circumstance, it was these hardships that you went through that showed you how strong you are. And that had to happen. So life had to take a hard turn for you. It wasn't because of who you are and you deserve to feel this type of pain. It was because you had to, a new perspective had to be shown to you. All right? You had to be able to shift your perspective, because if life was going this way for you, right? And you didn't have the hardships that you went through, that made you so wise, that showed you that you have this deep spiritual understanding and knowledge that the world could benefit from through your experiences, you would not have seen any of it. This perspective had to change, and now everything that you went through is about to be put onto canvas, about to be put into song, and it's going to help show the world how to heal in a really original way. This isn't about an artist who just makes music. The way you're doing this, it's like you're being a therapist, a singer, a painter. You're being everything in one, but there's a purpose to your message, and it's healing for a lot of people. So the way you're going about doing things, you don't even know how you're going to do it. You're being given where you need to start right now, and this is where you start right now. This isn't something you start in the future. Like I said, they want you to get off this reading and go get those paints and sit down and freaking paint. Put on some music and paint. All right, it's time to pull the treasure out, and you are the treasure. The treasure is coming through these artistic outlets. All right, I love you so much, Aquarius. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.